Hey guys, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel, A Card Day's Work. In the past, I shared a video of how I store my distress oxides, and a lot of you guys were really interested and excited about this storage solution. So I figured I would dive a little bit deeper and show you guys how I get them organized as well. So I know that when you are storing your ink pads, one of the big problems that people run into is that depending on the angle you store them, you can't always tell what color each of the ink pads is. So to combat that, I have started doing my distress oxides and my distress inks this way. A few years ago, actually, I found a tutorial that I will try to find again where someone was doing something similar to this, and they were trying to get their ink pads organized, and I really liked it. So I went ahead and kind of adopted that into my craft room as well. So what I've done here is I have used a word processor, so like Microsoft Word or Open Office or whatever kind of word processor you have. I turned my paper landscape so that it's lengthwise. The longest measurement is the length anyway, it's landscape orientation. And then I printed out the names of the distress oxide or distress inks on sticker paper. I just used my regular printer for this, and I printed it everything normally like I normally would. The only difference is instead of using a regular piece of printer paper, I used sticker paper. That way I can peel off the sticker backing and then it sticks directly onto my ink pad. So there at the beginning, you could see that I was using the actual color of distress oxide that was going to be for the label here. So I am making sure that the color matches exactly the ink that's inside, and that makes it easy for me to pick and choose which colors I'm going to use for each project. Once I got my ink blending all done, I did go ahead and peel off the sticker back and attach that to the ink pad itself. And then I found these awesome Velcro dots. So in the box, it actually comes with a like a scratchy side and a soft side so that you could stick them together, but I'm actually not using the soft side at all. I'm only using the scratchy side. If you guys are interested in checking out any of the products that I'm using, I'll try to have everything linked down below for you so that you can get what I have. They work amazing. I love them, but it's just a little Velcro dot on the bottom there so that your little blending foam doesn't go anywhere and you always have it. You don't have to worry about them falling out or losing them anywhere. Just to kind of go over everything again here, I'm just showing you one more time how I did my ink blending and how I got these the way that they are. Like I said, I used sticker paper. I printed these off using Microsoft Word, but you can use whatever word processor you would like. I'm ink blending directly onto the sticker paper so that I get a true representation of the color that's inside my ink pad. Once my ink blending is done, I remove the backing, which is just that sticker release paper, and then that reveals a sticky part of the paper, which I can then attach directly to my ink pad. Now, this works great for distress oxides and distress inks, but you could also do this with other ink pads as well. And if you'd prefer not to have your entire ink pad covered like I do here, you could also put a strip of each color around the outside. You could do this without printing the name. However, for me, I like to know what the name is when I am doing my ink blending or when I'm selecting colors. So it really helps me to be able to see the color and see the name right there all together. If you didn't want to include the name, you could just ink blend directly onto some sticker paper and attach that onto your, like each side maybe of the ink pad. But I liked this because then it made it so that no matter which direction I put my ink pad away, I will always know exactly what color it is. This also looks really nice on my shelf where I have these organized in the nail polish holders. Again, I'll have those linked down below for you guys. But here is a look at my ink pads in their organized fashion. This also, like I said, works great for the regular distress inks as well. And I have those stored in a different way. They're a little too many of them to store them all like I have my distress oxides, but right next to them on another IKEA shelf, I have all of my distress inks, and look how beautiful all those rainbow colors are. It makes my crafter heart so happy to see them all organized there, and it really makes me more likely to reach for those colors when I can see them all displayed and out in the open, ready for me to create. I hope that this was helpful for you guys and that this inspires you to get organized in your craft rooms. If you guys have any questions, thoughts, anything you'd like to talk about, just drop it down in the comments below and I will definitely get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in another video really soon.